What's up, guys? Coming at you from the red Fiero. Just took it for a drive and I'm gonna fix this because it's rather annoying. The column is loose. So, figured I'd throw a quick video together of it and yeah, let's get started. First thing to do is to take this cover off to get to the nut that's behind it and take that off and get the steering wheel off. So let's get to it. All right, so got the cover off. Next step is to remove the wire for the horn, this clip, and the nut behind it. So the wire for the horn, turn it 90 degrees and it pops out. It's got this little tab on it that fits in a groove down here. So when you put it in, you line it up, push it in, then twist it, and that holds it in place. This clip is easier with snap ring pliers than needle nose pliers with one hand. As you can see, I'm gonna struggle majorly. Come on. Switch hands, maybe. Yep, that was the trick. Clip. The nut is, this is a 21mm socket. My impact. Take the nut off. Now for the steering wheel, sometimes I just pull and wiggle and it comes off. Let's see if I can get it off here. I'll come back once I get it off. Okay. Steering wheel is off. Now, there's this little snap ring down in here. What you're gonna need is this deal. This guy. Right size. Screws on here, screws on the shaft. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Screws on the steering shaft where the steering wheel bolts on. This one goes like that. Tighten the nut. So basically, when you tighten this nut, it pushes this plate in, and then you can get in there to pick out this snap ring that's down in here. There's the opening that you can get in to pop it out. But we got to tighten this nut to get this plate pushed in. So I'm going to go grab a socket to do that, or a wrench rather to do that, and get this pushed down, and now we'll show you where I'm at. Alright, so I've pressed this in. You can see the gap in here. Now I just have to get in there with a couple picks and get that snap ring picked out of there. And then we can take this off. So let's do that next. So, got the snap ring out of there. Now we can loosen our tool. This and this should slide off like that. Now All right, So this is your turn signal switch. We got to take this screw off. This lever has to come off. Hazard switch has to come off, which is a Phillips screw through here. And then the 3 bolts, or 3 Phillips screws rather, that hold this on have to come out. To get this lever off, you just pull it and it comes out. So let me get a Phillips screwdriver and I'll get all this apart. And then we should be after this to the screws that have to get tightened to fix how loose the column is. So yeah, I'll be back when I get the turn signals switch out of here. Alright, so now that we're this far, next step is to take the tilt lever out. Take this piece out. Got to take this bolt back here behind it off to get the ignition cylinder out. And then take these 3 T30 bolts off, and then we can get this piece off to get to the bolts we're trying to get to. So let's do that. This lever just unscrews. So yeah, unscrew that. Take this piece out. Take this bolt back here out, which I think is a T20, T25, to get the ignition switch out, or the ignition cylinder out. And then these 3 T30 bolts, and we should be able to slide this whole thing forward. So yeah, let's get that done. All right, so we're down to here. Now if you look through that hole, that bolt right down there, the light's just shining on, is the one that we got to tighten. There's one there. There's one right there. So I think I'm going to try to take these out and put some red Loctite on them. So yeah, let's try to get on those and get them out of there and see what we can do. Alright guys, well here's one of them. They are a E8 bolt head. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some of this red Loctite on the threads and put it back in and torque it down, then do the other one. And here's the other one. So Loctite this one and put it back in and start putting the column back together. And there you have it. It's back together. The column no longer wiggles up and down, and everything works. So I would call that a success. So, time for me to clean up my pile of tools. And yeah, what do I have left? Oh, I gotta fix my meth injection is not working. And I've got to adjust my boost pressure. And I've got to adjust my fuel cut preventer deal, because this thing is hitting 14, 15 pounds of boost, which I'm okay with, but then it enters fuel cut and it's like you hit a brick wall. So I've got to do some adjusting on that stuff. So yeah, but I figured I would show the fixing of the loose GM column. So if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to see some more, subscribe. I'm going to start working on that thing here soon. See you guys in the next one.